You know, as Ricky Bobby once said, if you're not first, you're last. Hello everybody, Greg Koch, 605 Running Company, and our shoe talk today is going to be about the Brooks Glycerin 20. Awesome update to this shoe. We're going to talk a little bit about it, why I'm talking about if you're not first, you're last, referencing Ricky Bobby. This is an incredibly popular shoe. If you're new to our channel, when I do a shoe talk, I always like to talk about why did I buy this as the lead buyer for 605 Running Company? Why did I bring it into our shop to try to sell it? Obviously, I felt like we could sell a lot of them, but what was the thought process that went into bringing in this particular shoe, the Brooks Glycerin? The other thing I talk about is who benefits from this experience, this shoe experience. Who is the type of runner that could run in this and really enjoy this shoe? And then finally, I talk about my experiences running in the shoe, or using the shoe, or experiencing the shoe. So I only talk about shoes that I actually get to experience, which is why I'm a little all over the board here, especially lately with shoes that seem like they're a bit older. So the journey of this shoe was supposed to come out last January, I believe, and then it was delayed for COVID, for supply chain issues, and it didn't come out until the summer. So we finally got it, and what's exciting about this shoe is brand new midsole material from Brooks. So let's talk about Brooks and the Glycerin itself. Why did I bring this shoe into 605 Running Company? It's version 20. So the Glycerin is a shoe that we have strong sales history with. It's a shoe that has been one of the top selling shoes within the industry. It's really an easy one. It's not so much, am I going to buy the Glycerin to sell at 605 Running Company versus how many pairs do I think I can bring in? Because it's got a loyal following. It's pretty consistent from model to model. Even when they make big updates like they did with this one with the midsole, it's still a Glycerin. It doesn't change that much from year to year, which those loyalists definitely love with the shoe. So the Brooks Glycerin, that's why we brought it in. Brooks consistently a one or two. They are positioned one or two in terms of our volume of sales, our most popular shoes that we sell. People love their Brooks running shoes, and that's quite all right with me because we sell a lot of them, and they do a really, really good job with developing their product. So that's why we bought it. Who benefits from the Glycerin? So this particular model is just the standard Glycerin. So they have two different Brooks Glycerins now. If you're familiar with the Brooks lineup, there used to be the Glycerin and the Transcend. Well, they merged those two shoes together, so you have the Glycerin, and then you have the Glycerin GTS. Now that GTS stands for Go To Support. So me personally, I'm a neutral runner. I don't have a lot of support shoes in my catalog, which is why I've got the neutral version of the Glycerin. But who best benefits from this shoe? They have something for everyone in the Glycerin. So that's pretty unique, and that's where Brooks really thrives. They're a pretty smart company. And so they try to make something for everyone with the Glycerin. So you can get a Glycerin whether you are a neutral runner or if you need a little bit of support. They've got something for you there in the GTS version of this as well. So who benefits from this shoe? This shoe, it's a high cushion, high mileage shoe. Everyday trainer. It's not a race flat. It's not a speed day shoe. It's an everyday trainer. It's cushioned, but responsive. Who benefits from this? Really, truly, Brooks would tell you everyone could benefit from this shoe. We sell this shoe to a lot of different people. We sell it to runners. We sell it to working professionals. We sell it to people that are in manufacturing. We sell it to people that are in healthcare. We sell it to people that wait tables for a living. It's all good. This is really a versatile shoe. It's a fantastic shoe, and a lot of people benefit from this shoe. So next, let's get to my experiences and talk a little bit more about if you're not first, you're last with this shoe. So the big thing on the version 20 is the midsole material. Brooks has really gotten into this nitrogen infused or nitrogen injected midsole material. Brooks would tell you they're the first. They're the ones that did this right away, but they weren't. This is, if you're familiar with us and our products, this midsole material is a lot like Hyperburst from Skechers, which has been out for a while. Not a lot of differences in terms of what you're getting here, except it's got maybe the Brooks shine on it. So what's innovative and new for one brand is maybe something that's been around for a while. Not surprised to see something successful get copied. I mean, that's the way that things work. But I would say Brooks maybe missed the mark on that just a little bit. However, it's still a great shoe. It's got that Brooks Glycerin cush. The Brooks is famous. I would say they are the absolute very best when it comes to that step and feel, how it feels around your heel collar, what it feels like when you put the shoe on. No one's doing it better than Brooks right now. So that's why I think we sell so many of them. Is you're at the fit stool, and I can bring out 3 styles of shoes. You know, I can bring out like a New Balance, a Mizuno, and a Brooks. People put this shoe on, and before they take a step in it, they're like, man, this thing's so comfortable. Before they've even put any weight on it. Just because it's so plush, it's so nice around here. Brooks does a really good job on the details, which is why they're a successful company. This shoe's no different. As I wore this shoe, I gotta be honest, I couldn't run a lot in this shoe, and that's not new for me when I put on a Brooks shoe. Brooks shoes, as popular as they are, as many people benefit from them, for me personally, and in my experiences running in this shoe, they just don't work so well for me. So this one I wore as like an everyday work shoe for the most part. I ran a few times in it just to say that I ran in it, but I couldn't put a lot of miles on this shoe personally. And that's, again, very subjective. Please don't run me under the coals because I wasn't able to run on the Glycerin. I've never owned a Glycerin prior to this, and I gave it a good shot, but it just wasn't for me. That was my experience in it. That being said, it was comfortable, and I wore it every single day for about 3 months. It is really comfortable to walk around in, that step-in feel, to have on your foot. It does a nice job. The upper, you know, it's a Brooks shoe. Brooks is not going to screw too many things up in terms of the details and the overall design of their shoe. It's a safe bet when you go with the Brooks. It's a safe, comfortable shoe. Just for running purposes, you know, I don't know what it was or what it is about Brooks shoes. I just feel like, for me personally, whether it's my gait or something within my running capacity, I always feel like I'm working against a Brooks shoe, which happens. You know, everyone, that's why we say try on shoes, that's why we say run in shoes, is everybody is just a little bit different. And for me, for whatever reason, I'm yet to unlock the Brooks secret sauce for running. I've tried several pairs of their shoes. I've tried the Launch, I've tried the Ghost, I've tried the Glycerin, and I'm yet to find my Brooks shoe. However, that does not deter, with my personal experiences, from this being a great shoe. What's nice is you can see it. Like I said, I wore this thing every single day for 3 months, and hardly any wear and tear on it. I mean, it's durable, it'll last for a long time. So if you are one of the ones that can run in this shoe, by all means, go for it. I think from an update standpoint, it's nice to see some innovation from Brooks. This shoe was getting a little bit rinse and repeat to it. So to see them take a swing and try a new midsole material is really exciting, and it's good. I don't think it was as brand new or as innovative as they might tell you that it was. However, it is nice to see them putting in the work, which is really all we ask. And the other thing about Brooks, like I've mentioned, I can't praise them enough for those details. That step-in feel, the durability, those are the things you're going to get with this shoe that you might not get with other shoes. And that's why they've been so successful. So that's our talk today on the Brooks Glycerin version 20. Bye.